Hi, could you please introduce yourself and the role that you play in your organization?
Yeah, I'm Nguyen. I'm from comScore. I run Asia Pacific for comScore. So everything from China all the way to India, all the way to Australia.
Great. Okay, so if there are 3 key takeaways for the audience from the session here, from your talk, what would they be?
Yeah, so my session was on integrated video planning. So 3 key takeaways is, first one is online video is growing. Consumption of online video is growing in India by 30% year over year, 37% year over year. In terms of people getting online, more videos are being consumed. The second one is that online video advertising is still lagging behind. It hasn't really caught up to the growth of actual consumption. And the third point is that brands have a role to play in pushing, but at the current point, the agencies are the pivot point in true online, video advertising and integrating that with, TV buys and total buys of video.
Okay. Your second point, you said it isn't that much, the online video advertising
hasn't grown as much as consumption. The digital has always been about performance. It's always been about a click. It's always been about getting someone to do something. So it's direct marketing oriented. A video is not direct marketing necessarily. A video is branding. And so that's why. So the money has been really flowing to direct marketing.
Right. Okay. And what do you think is the future of brands being content providers?
There's a lot of branded content. So brands sponsoring videos and total content side. So it's growing. I can see a day where video becomes mostly digital, right? The TV will be digital. Everything will be digital. And in the time when people are able to start skipping ads and running through those things as they do now, branded content in programming, advertising, and sponsored, Coke cans that people carry, things like in that scenario, that's going to happen a lot more in the very, very long term. In terms of that's going to happen. So, yeah. It's going to happen over some years. Now, the platform will change. So, as people view more on digital platform, digital TV in particular, and things like that, the ability for the consumers to skip advertising will start to change how we advertise.
Right. Okay. And what is your plans in India? What are your plans in India, and where do you think the analytics and the metrics market is heading?
Yeah. So we do a lot of things in the U.S. In the U.S., we're currently working on what's called multi-platform, which is trying to understand the consumer's consumption across different devices. One consumer across multiple devices, and estimating that. Because right now, it's very siloed in terms of understanding what people do digital versus non-digital. But the idea is to understand that's sort of a long-term holy grail of market research, is to understand what people do across everything they do.
Right.
Within India in particular, we're looking next year at launching an advertising ad metrics product. And this would be where we report on how many impressions were served by, and which campaigns were run by which publisher, which brand, and where, and the creative attached to it, and those kinds of things. So that's actually a very interesting one. I think it would really help the industry grow in terms of understanding, where the spend is going and who's spending.
Okay.
And things like that. So that's for us as well. So we're doing a lot more stuff with brands these days.
Okay.
Verifying campaigns we've done. So for us, the other one is campaign verification.
Okay.
Did the ad show? Was it on somebody's browser?
Right. Yeah. Yep, that's about it. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for your time.